On Brazil, and it's time for glory in Indonesia. It's not finished, it's not done. One more game has to be played, and if Brazil wins, we will go to the decider match.
Well, been on boys before the game as we see the traditional Indonesian ritual, the huddle. He said before the game, we will try to beat Brazil in every possible way. They beat them on the scoreline. The question for me, Alex, is have they now beaten them mentally?
We will see in a few minutes. It's like even from the best, losing like that is tough, Harry. It's tough because they had that close the first victory, the first game.
Let's listen to this from the Garuda Warriors. The war cry.
We're a true family. All the effort, all the time for today.
Just any time you hear those drums from the Garuda Warriors, they are war drums. It's a war beat. And they're on the war path here.
And it feels like they do that.
We are moments from kick-off here in Game 2. Indonesia are on World Cup point. Game 2 between Indonesia and Brazil. Here we go.
Yeah, who wasn't believing that flow? Marcelino with the track back. And
Indonesia, they're finding their groove now.
Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia leading.
Sumptuous. The footwork. The vision, the camaraderie, the teamwork, the chemistry from Paudi and Bidon boys.
And ladies and gentlemen at home, you don't really want to know the stats of Rafa Struck. He looks like a 99 overall stat player. Because on the hands of Risky Faidan, everything looks so easy. What a one-on-one champ from Faidan. That turn, that finishing. Wow.
Are we watching Risky Faidan's destiny? In front of our
Elga, the pass in. Risky Faidan! Indonesia again!
In 2019, he lost 2-0. And after 20 minutes, the man with the biggest smile on his face on that stage now leads Brazil 2-0.
Have you seen that pass from Elga? Elga with Rafa Struth, that outside curled through pass was simply sensational. Great finishing by Faidan. Second goal for him. Tag. They need to do something else. No more right winger. Vanderson. And they're going to switch to a maybe 4-3-3 tactic.
Of course, how could I forget amongst the Indonesia squad, Akbar Paudi so good in his own right. But you're right, Elga, 2022 IESF champion.
Look, that's huge what he did on one-on-one. Elga is another world contender, and what a player.
With that pass.
You know what, Harry? The action before, they played wide. And no, not wide. They ran wide, he turned in and scored without pass. The second action, they went to the side, and instead to finish in itself, they made that pass, that through pass to the farthest option, and wasn't predicted by Brazil. What a pass. But let's see, Brazil has to score, has to react. It's not over for them. Great shoulder charge by Sananta. Maybe
onto this here, Brazil. The Canary squad have a chance, maybe for a goal. But game two is at half-time with the scoreline Indonesia 2, Brazil 0. With Indonesia on World Cup point. If they close out this game, they will be the FIFAe World Cup
And the fact,
winners of 2024.
the fact, Harry, is I think they need to show their best version, their best skills. That sharpness on the hands of Joao Victor and Guifera has to appear now. Set pieces, one-on-one action. We'll see. Indonesia, 45 minutes left for the glory. And ladies and gentlemen, second half, game two is about to start.
Do or die for Brazil. Away from being the winners of that beautiful trophy on the stage. Oh, off the break!
To the post!
Bit of rhythm here. Fred on the ball.
That
Now
would be
to
a nice
Linton.
one.
That's nice indeed.
Joao Victor scores! Brazil is on track! Great goal, great goal! We're trying. Great turn back from Guifera, passing to Joao Victor, and without hesitate, putting the ball into the net. Game on, ladies and gentlemen. It's not over for Brazil.
Well, the first time since game one in this long, delayed grand final, the Brazilian side of the stage have something to cheer. Carry them through because they need another goal.
And perfect timing to make it, Harry. 20 minutes left. Substitution, fresh legs into the game. And Brazil with that 4-2-3-1 formation is going to give everything they have for that second goal. We'll see what could be the reaction from Indonesia. 4-striker, 4-2-4. Brazil is putting it into the game. They go with everything they have. So we'll see if now Indonesia can do what Brazil weren't able to make in game one, saving the score.
Before this tournament on Instagram, Guifera said to Joao Victor, "Forget everything, my duo. Let's make history."
But sometimes happen. Sananta Danilo, Sananta winning the header. Oh, the flashback. Risky find out. To the point. To the point.
Game two. If Indonesia survive this, they'll be World Cup winners. They clear it. It's their time. Fred forward. Rafinha near side. Indonesia! Indonesia win the FIFAe World Cup.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a champion! Indonesia will lift the trophy as the best nation across the e-football scene worldwide. Congratulations, Elga, Paudi, Rizky Faidan, Putra,
Look at what it means.
everyone, is the moment you were looking for, Faidan. 5 years later, you did it.
It's the selection process, the group stages, the knockout stages. We're here in the grand final. Game two. If Indonesia survive this, they'll be World Cup winners. They clear it. It's their time. Fred forward. Rafinha near side. Indonesia! Indonesia win the FIFAe World Cup.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a champion! Indonesia will lift the trophy as the best nation across the e-football scene worldwide. Congratulations, Elga, Paudi, Rizky Faidan,
said, "It's the day for me to be the world champion." I can tell you now, Indonesia are the FIFAe World Cup 2024 featuring eFootball console champions of the world. Enjoy it. Remember it. These are lifetime memories. Indonesia, champions of the world.
Simply no words, Harry. I know what they are feeling right now. It gives me goosebumps of those feeling all the hard work from years of sacrifice. They said they came for the win. They made all the process, winning the FC Asian Cup, and now lifting the World Championship.
A perfect year for Indonesia, AFC Cup champions in Qatar. And to round out 2024, FIFAe World Cup winners. Credit to Brazil. Guifera, João Victor, you never ever gave up. You are no less champions than the men shaking your hands right now. But this cup belongs to one nation and one nation only. The Garuda Warriors are the winners and champions here. Milos, let's make it official.
Let us indeed make it official. What a grand final. Team Indonesia, victorious. A banger always than one. Oh, he definitely did have the drums to cover us in Riyadh. Of course, no victory can be completed without our medals. And joining us on stage to award our teams with their respective medals, please welcome His Royal Highness Prince Faisal bin Bandar bin Sultan Al Saud, President of the Saudi Esports Federation, and Christian Volk, the Director of Esports and Gaming at FIFA. Our silver medalists, Team Brazil! Guifera and João Victor, an incredible performance in this grand final. A lot of love for Team Brazil here, our silver medalists. And now, our gold medalists and FIFAe World Cup champions, Indonesia! What a beautiful performance by the squad of Binang boys and Elga. Akbar Paudi and Putra Sutapo joining us on stage. One more time for Team Indonesia! Thank you very much, Your Royal Highness and Mr. Volk, for joining us on stage and for awarding our medalists with their medals. Gentlemen, please. Come on in, let's get close to our trophy. Let's have a little chat.
My goodness, Binang boys, I have to scoot on in here. We saw you get emotional during that winning moment. Tell me, how much does it mean to you to be able to walk away victorious, awarding Indonesia not only a trophy but also the pride of your nation?
Yeah, of course, it's so special for me. I've won everything in my career except the world one before, but today, finally, alhamdulillah, today is the day for me to be the world champions. Yeah, that's so special for me.
And I think it goes without saying that the Indonesian squad that we have up here with us now, it is very much a team effort. So what do you want to say to all of the teammates that you have stood beside you now?
Yeah, of course, I want to say for all Indonesian fans, for PSSI, for Bang Putra, for my teammates, also for the sparring partners, Aziz, Elul, Widi, Baim, Yaman, Ferry, and also the coaches, Bang Kiwa dan Coach Andi. Thank you guys. You guys were so superb. Thank you.
Now, how do we celebrate, team? What's next?
Sorry?
How are you going to celebrate this victory?
Gimana mau selebrasi?
I think we just want to enjoy. And I just want to say one thing. Southeast Asia secured the world champion.
Yeah, they did. Milos, what a way to close it out.
The Asia Cup champions now, one final time, your FIFA E World Champions, Team Indonesia!
What seems to end an incredible 4 days of e-footballing action. Sometimes I just love to let these pictures breathe because what a moment for that team there. Redemption as well, Wes, is what they kind of said, and you could see that through the tears on their faces when that final whistle blew.
Yeah, they knew how much it meant to their country, to their countrymen, their countrywomen, their fans back home who have been relentless in their fandom. For Faidan, it was 5 years coming, but he finally has his payback. And again, it's wonderful scenes here because they are now Asian Cup champions and they are now FIFA World Cup champions.
And Indonesia and Asia just continue to impress in terms of e-footballing nations, don't they, Chris?
I mean, as far as the continent goes, e-football is dominated by this region, these countries who put so much into this game, and they reap the rewards nearly every single time. A fantastic performance from Indonesia and a thoroughly deserved winner.
Carl, we didn't particularly think it was going to go the way of Indonesia at the beginning of match number 1, did we?
Oh no, the 2 goals that Brazil got, the 1 goal that Brazil got, but in the end, Indonesia had that incredible turnaround. I think it was an 87th minute equaliser and then a 91st minute winner. And as soon as that went in, this contingent over here in the corner were jubilant. It just seemed like fate had chosen Indonesia. Indonesia had chosen Indonesia. They'd made their statement. There was no way they were going to lose this one. And while they were put under some pressure in the second game, it did just seem it was theirs to lose from the moment of that 91st minute winner in game 1.
I can't begin to tell you either how it felt in here. It was one of the best e-footballing experiences I have ever been a part part of. We had so many fans, and the atmosphere really was electric, Chris.
Oh yeah, insane. As far as like I've been to many different esports events across titles, platform, whatever you want to call it, and that is up there absolutely. The atmosphere in here was absolutely incredible. The fans for Indonesia going absolutely ballistic. Brazil had their guys as well, but for the most part, when you score the most goals in Indonesia, you're going to get the majority of the noise. And wow, were they noisy.
And that winner's check as well will mean a great deal, Carl, won't it, to those three individuals?
And it's well earned as well. I mean, the amount of work that goes into winning any event like this is huge. And the amount of work, not just in the game, outside the game, building up your brand, building up your partnerships, working together, learning, when to step in, when to step out. All three have been involved as well. They put the egos to one side. There's something that's impressed me so much about eFootball. You very rarely hear that in competitive video games where anyone has to get their ego off and step away.